That massive sewage spill that shut down more than 70 miles of shoreline along the Potomac.
Health officials say that the river is now safe enough to boat and fish in, but families remain frustrated, saying they've gotten so few answers during this entire disaster. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live outside of the meeting there in Alexandria.
All right, so Daniel, what did families have to say to DC Water now that we're 2 months in?
Chris and Susan, we didn't actually hear from a lot of people in the audience because all of the questions were submitted in writing, but there were a lot of questions, of course, about the health of the river, but also the health of some of the fish in the river. Now, the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality was on stage tonight answering questions. That is one agency that we haven't heard from lately, but that is largely due to the fact that the Potomac River is owned by Maryland, and a lot of the immediate concerns are in Maryland up by that collapsed site of the Potomac Interceptor. So DC Water and the EPA are continuing their water samples to make sure that that water is clean. It has shown over the last couple of weeks that it is okay for people to make contact with the water. The Virginia Department of Environmental Quality did step up their testing. They say at the moment they are scaling that back to what they were doing before that sewage spill, which is their regular testing of the problem areas in certain parts along the Virginia shoreline. We did talk with one woman who came tonight to just get a sense of what was going on and see what DC Water had to say about the cleanup process.
I think, at least what I've heard, they're doing a lot to try to clean everything up and get everything back to the way it was. I think it'll take some time, but so far I haven't had personal concerns.
One thing we did learn about tonight was, of course, we do know that President Trump signed that emergency disaster declaration, which brought about $5 million in federal funding to help with some of the cleanup efforts up by the Potomac Interceptor collapse site. We now know that DC Water and probably Mayor Bowser will have to request a major disaster declaration. They're looking for reimbursement for about $20 million they're spending on the repair and rehabilitation efforts, as well as another $30 million in the capital improvement project to really fix that entire pipeline. We're live in Alexandria. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thank you.